Hello everyone, it's me Anisha. Today I'm demonstrating the educator's role for learning experience 1, that is discovering our community places through stories. The primary language and literacy focus is engaging with text. The experience uses a high quality children's book and real local photographs to help children connect with the stories to their own lives and build comprehensive skill. So we're gonna look at some pictures here. Everybody, can you please look at the picture here and tell me what you can see? What do we think this is? Is this a forest, and is there a lake and river over here? So today we're going to be detectives and discover some very special places in our Hornsby Heights community. So I just showed you some photos. So what did you notice? Have you ever been to a place like this with lots of trees and birds? So maybe some of you guys can know which place did I show you just now. That is Burrows Valley, and yes, it is right next to our preschool. I heard some children call it the bush. What do you call it at home? And have you ever visited that place? If you did visit, who did you visit it with? Was it with your parents or someone else? Now we also have a very beautiful book to learn about today. So the book is called My Place. So let's see here. Everybody, so this is the book called My Place. What do we see here? We see a lots of house, car, and I think they are a community, and she's in her room. What else can we see here? There are lots of people around here. And let's see. So the book is also about a place like ours, the people who live there. So in the book, what did you see? Did you see a lot of people? Did you see a map? Yeah, and just like that, we're going to make a map together. As I read the book, I want you to listen carefully, and I'm going to ask you, what do you think is happening in the picture? How is the place like our bush? Do you think it is same or it is different? And what are the things that are different from here? Oh, you think the birds are just as noisy like in the Crossland Reserve? Yes, I can see that too. Now, when we make connections between a book and our real life, that is called comprehension. It helps us understand the story better. Now, I want you to write all the wonderful wonderlings. When we have a questions or idea about a place, we can add it to our wonder wall, like how do the wallabies find water, or who built the library? What are you wondering about? Let's add it to our wall. So I can write your words like, what birds lives in Burrow Valley? That's a brilliant question. We'll explore it together. In this experience, I explicitly use engaging with text to build comprehensive and oral language. By reading My Place and linking it to the local photos, children practice making text to self and text to word connection, a foundational comprehensive strategy at Fellows and Oakley explained in their 2023 text. I use open-ended questioning to promote irrational, interferential thinking and validate children's personal experience, including inviting home language name for places. These values what Moll and colleague back in 1992 called fonts of knowledge. The Wonderwall.
Hi everyone, I'm Aisha and I'm demonstrating the educator role for learning experience 2, creating our community story map. The focus is on symbols and patterns. This activity helps children understand that pictures and drawings can represent real places in our neighborhood. Good morning, explorers. Oh, look, I have a mystery box today and I wonder what could be inside. Let's open it together and see what we find. Let's see what we have got. Look at this. It is a little car. We are going to take this car on a community adventure around Huntsby Heights. But you know what? Before we go on our adventure, we need a map. And a map uses little pictures like symbols. If I want to show Berora Valley on our map, I could draw a big green tree. And if I want to show Crosslands Reserve, I could draw a water drop. Now I would love to see what you would put on our map. I would encourage you to draw a symbol for a place you love in Huntsby. It could be the library, your house, or a playground. You can draw anything that is special to you. You can take this. Now let's drive the little car together now. We can say the names of the places as we go. We are at the park and we are at the library, and here comes the house, and here comes the bus. Good thinking. You are such a amazing map makers. It's nice. I think in this experience, I used the mystery box to create curiosity and engagement. The true learning happens when we connect the drawn symbols to the physical car ride. This kinesthetic multimodal approach helps solidify the abstract concept of symbolic representations for 3 to 5 years. It aligns with EYLF outcomes 5-4 as discussed by Fellows and Coakley in 2023. Children use the processes of writing and begin to understand how symbols and patterns system work.
Hi everyone, this is Gulres. I am demonstrating the educator role for Learning Experiences 5 Community Helper Role Play. The focus is on oral language and language as self-expression. Today we are going to use play to practice something really important. Use different voices for different people. This helps children learn how we speak and change depending on who are talking to. Good morning everyone. Ding ding ding. Welcome to Huntsby Bush Shop. I am in the shopkeeper today, and this little shop sells maps and supplies for exploring our local bush. Now a good shopkeeper knows something very important. We use our voice differently depending on who are talking to. Let me show you what I mean and watch this very carefully. Excuse me, could I please buy a map of bush? Of course, here you are. Thank you so much for visiting our little shop today. Did you hear how I changed my voice? When I was the customer, I used a soft, polite voice because I was asking for something nice. Let's try one more important another example together. If a friend came into my shop feeling a little bit worried about getting lost in the bush, how do you think my voice changed? Gentle and calm, right? Like this. Don't worry, my friend. I'm here to help you to that the way you will go your home safely. But if a friend came in feeling excited and on an adventure, my voice might sound bigger and more excited, like, wow, you are going to an adventure. Here's your map. So much have a fun and exploring. Now it's your turn. Would you like to be a shopkeeper for a minute? I would encourage you to try saying, how can I help you, sir? Here is your map. Let's try together. Wow, you are so good at helping a people. I really noticed that how kind your voice sounded. Just then I wonder, how does it feel inside when you use your kind voice to help someone else? So hello children, today we have learned a lot of things regarding to like how we can change our voice when we meet another different people. So voice change is very important when you will meet a stranger person in your life. So in this experience we learned a lot of things like how we can speak to a stranger as a shopkeeper and how you will be speak when you are a customers. It's totally depend upon your voice. So in this experience I use socio dramatic play to practice pragmatic language skills, that is understanding how to use language appropriately depending upon the social situations. I intentionally joined the play as a co-player rather than an outside director, which reflects what Costa in 2029 describes as an educator taking the equal position within children's play. Positioning myself this way allowed me to model changing language registered naturally from within the play itself without dominating or controlling the children's imaginative directions. Building this kind of pragmatic awareness during the preschool years is essential for children's social development, as it is the awareness during the preschool children is essential for children's social development, as it prepares them to negotiate a wide range of real-world interaction with confidence. This experience directly aligns with the EYLF outcome 5.1 as detailed by the Fellows and Oakleys in 2023. Children interact verbally and non-verbally with others for a range of purpose. So bye, thank you so much.
Hello Miss, my name is Hassan Fahad and today I'm going to demonstrate the educator role for learning experience 6, which is writing a letter to the park ranger. The focus is on emergent learning. Emergent writing. This is a shared writing experience where I act as the scribble. It helps children see the link between the words they say and the words they write. Alright, I'm going to implement the activity with children. Hello everyone. Look who came to visit us today. The bottle man, our little bottle friend. This little friend looks a bit upset. Oh, he says he lost his way at the Hornsby Library and really need to get back home, Peoria Valley. Let's be a helper. Which one of you would like to be a helper? You, Alex, and Melissa. All right. First, it's my turn to be a helper. Then the little bottle man will come to you guys so that you guys can help him. All right. I'm going to be your helper writer today. I'll write your words down on this small paper so we can send a message to the ranger. Watch where I start. I start right here at the top left. This is where sentences always begin. I'm writing a big capital D. Can you tell me what does D stand for? Alright, no worries. D stands for Dear Ranger, the person we need to help our little bottle friend. Alright, now watch this. I'm going to leave a finger space so the word doesn't get squeezed together. That helps the ranger read out the letter. Now what should we tell him? What does our little friend need? I wonder, what do you think, my little friend? Very good thinking. He said the lullaby eats leaf. Let's write it down. The lullaby eats leaf. All right. And then what do you say? You want us to read it loud? All right. Our little friend wants us to say leaves. Let's do it together. Leaves. All right, my friend. Now, I would encourage you to draw a picture of our little friend to go with the letter. You can draw. Make a scribble or write the letter. W, lullaby. Every marks you make is a wonderful way to write. All right, it's your turn. Look, our little bottle friend what write? W. W stands for lullaby. And lullaby eats leaves. All right, we can pop all our letter in an envelope to send them to the ranger. All right, I'll do it. Thank you, our little friend. All right, now I'm going to reflect on the activity that I have just implemented with the children. So the reflection is, the most critical part of this experience is that I acted as the scribble. By dedicating their ideas to me, children see that spoken language translated into written print. This strategy operates within what Vygotsky called the zone of proximal development. I use think aloud to explicitly demonstrate directionality and spacing, ensuring the letter is purpose-driven and age-appropriate. This aligns with EYLF Learning Outcomes 5.4 as outlined by Fellow Berkeley in 2023. Children use the process of writing. Thank you for listening.
Hello my friends, my name is Madhuri. So today I'm going to demonstrate the educator role for learning experience, and also I'm going to create some community science. My main focus is on the emergent writing. So this activity helps children to knows about, like, they can see the signs, and they can share the messages with other friends, and also it can makes them safe as well. So first of all, look at these blocks. So some of my friends were playing with these blocks on the mat, and they just put these blocks on the mat like this, and there's everywhere is block. Now it's very dangerous for my other friends as well. Like, if they can sleep on the blocks, it's not safe for them. So how can we tell them that this is not safe for them, and how do they know? So if we can make some signs, so if we can use some signs like these: walk slowly, and so that they can know that they need to walk slowly, otherwise it's not safe for them. So they can know if we put this sign on that area. And also, if we write like this, pack away, so that they knows after playing with those blocks they need to do pack away, otherwise it's not be safe for the other friends. All right, so some of my friends doesn't know, some of the children, they doesn't know how to read the full words, or they are not aware of the words like this. So for them, if we use some kind of signs like this kind of sign, so that they knows by seeing that they need to stop, they can't walk or they can't play in that area, so it will be helpful for them. Also, we can use letter as well. If we write P, they knows that means P means please, or if we write the letter S, they knows about, they can know that it means slow down or stop maybe. And we can write like this kind of letter, we can use this kind of signs. And for the preschoolers, we can use this kind of words as well, so that they knows what to do and what not to do. This tool, this activity helps them to share their messages to other friends, and also it can make them very safe during their playtime, and also for like other messages or other kinds of activity as well. We can use it for other activity as well. So yeah, that was like my experience for the creating the science, community science. We can use this kind of science for children, so that they can easily knows what to do, what not to do, or also they can also make some creative science for themselves, so they can knows like how to use this for like for them with other kids as well. All right, so that was my learning experience for creating the tools. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Bye.
Good morning, children, or should I say authors, for today. We have had so many wonderful experiences exploring our community, Hornsby community. And yeah, we went to Aurora Valley, we went to Elder Park Rangers, we also made our own special signs, right? So today we're going to be an author. We're going to write something down and make a small book. Each and every one of us will contribute to a book to share our learnings, whatever we learned this past 3 weeks with our families, all right? Now, this will be the book we're going to make today. Okay, so can anybody give me suggestions on what we should name the book? Anyone? Anyone got any idea? Yeah, Damien, that's a good idea, yeah. Ooh, actually, I like that idea. Let's call it our Hornsby Heights community book. How does that sound? Everybody okay with that? Show of hands? All right, we're gonna name it Hornsby Heights Community Book, all right? Okay, so in my hands, there are drawings and all the things, all the pictures we took over there. And now we're gonna make these into small little pieces. Now bear in mind, these are all of the drawings and pictures you guys took, and there's pictures for each and every one of you guys, and the drawings you made as well. So we're gonna cut these up into pieces, and we're gonna make them into small little picture books. We're gonna glue them down on the picture book, and we're gonna write down things that you saw, that you learned there, okay? All right. I will be acting as a scriber. A scriber is a person who writes down what the other people say. So I am your scriber for today. Hello, everyone. And so, shall we get started? Do you want to go on first, Damien? Okay. Okay, Damien, from all of these drawings, which one was your favorite one? This one? Oh, you drew the library. That's cool. Okay, so let's write that down, shall we? Okay. Now tell me, what did you see in the library? What did you draw and stuff? You know, tell me about it. Okay. So yeah, this is the Hornsby Library. Yeah. What did you see there? Lots of books. We saw lots of books there, and what else? Look at this. That is your drawing. Now, do you wanna try to write it yourself? Your name. Yes. Damien. Now you see how I've sketched it down for you? Just follow the lines. Scribble the lines, like copy the lines that I did. All right. Okay. No, you're doing good. You're doing good. Yeah, continue. You're doing good. Good job, Damien. All right. Also, do you guys see how I have left a finger space over here so that another person can write down on it as well? Yes, that is how you do it. You always leave a finger space so it doesn't look tangled. All right? And after we finish the book, we go, okay, great job, everyone. Look, we've made our new book. We named it Hornsby Heights Community. And we're going to read this at the group time, each and everyone's paper. I'm going to read each and everyone what they wrote down so that everybody can read it and your parents can see this book when they come to pick you up today. Okay? We are authors now. What are we? Authors. There you go. Good job, everyone. Clap to yourself. Yes, so this learning experience is a tangible, collaborative result of the inquiry we did for 3 weeks straight. And we just turned all the things they did into a memorable that children can look back at in some sort of a book, a collaborative effort. And so yes, that was the idea, and me acting as a scribe would really help them in emergent writing, and then also tell them about how oral languages is also turned into print. Speech is turned into print and stuff. And yeah, it generally supports 5.4. Children learn the process of writing, and I would say outcome 2 as well. Children are connected and contribute to the world. Yes, it really supports UILF's outcomes and stuff, and I think it is a great way to end a 3-week inquiry-based curriculum, so that the parents can also see the result of what happened the whole week, and a great and fun activity.